Marilyn Monroe is one of Hollywood's most iconic symbols of beauty, and when she took her own life, it rocked the world of entertainment. Hi, my name is Caroline Ironwell, and I am a certified coach practitioner and professional tarot consultant, and today I am doing a reading on the death of Marilyn Monroe.
I wanna have all night at the moon. I wanna have all night at the moon. Come on.
Recently, I was watching a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Simon Whistler. I have a massive schoolgirl crush on him. He is dreamy. I'm not sure which channel it was on. I think it was his Into the Shadows, but he has like a zillion channels, so he's quite prolific on YouTube. I will leave a link to the video that I watched below. Now, I do want to give some content warnings. I did the reading already and filmed it from above with my phone using a tripod. It's the first time I've ever done this, so I'm gonna see how it works out. Lots of room for improvement, I know. This is kind of a test. But in the reading, some issues did come up that may be sensitive to some listeners. So, of course, in talking about Marilyn Monroe, we are going to be talking about the taking of one's own life. We are going to be talking about substance use. We are also going to be talking about pregnancy loss, both by choice and by force. So if these issues are sensitive to you, you may want to skip this. I will leave a link below to Merlin's channel, and you can watch some videos of my cute dog. I'm trying something a bit different. Let's see how it goes. The deck I'm using today is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. I am going to do a Celtic cross spread, asking the question, how did Marilyn Monroe pass away? Pull that one down here. Does that still show? Huh. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So the first thing I do when I do a Celtic cross spread is I look at the layout and what we have. And I can see that we have one major arcana. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 minor arcana. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pence, 1, 2, 3, and 2 wands. We have no swords. What this has to do with is money and emotion. I was actually expecting to see quite a few swords in here for other reasons. The most important thing going on here is we have so many court cards and so many pence. So this is about money and this is about other people. There are a lot of other people involved in this situation. If this actually was suicide, there are other cards that I would expect to see come up. I would expect to see more swords, and I would expect to see more reverse cups. So what does this really mean? Center of this, we have the Magician reversed. Magician reversed doesn't have all the tools. They're not able to do what they want to do. They don't have the power that they need to have to complete what they want. When this is upright, somebody has the power to do everything they want in life. They have the ability and the tools. This is the Significator card. This is the card representing Marilyn. She can't. She doesn't have the ability to do what is expected of her, what she needs, what she wants. And I'm not knowing if she even had the means to be able to end her own life. Mother of Wands. This is the Crossroads card. So this is the card that mucks everything up. Mother of Wands here is the is a strong woman. This is a doer. This is not a talker. Marilyn does not strike me as being the Mother of Wands. Yes, she was a hard worker. Yes, in her own way, she was a powerful woman. And certainly the ditzy blonde that she played was a caricature and she was acting. So this is not her. There's another woman who's involved in this. Foundation, the root of the issue here. We've got the 7 of Pence. This is about a financial outcome. This is about reaping what you've sown, about getting the harvest that you want. Whatever outcome was expected, I think of this woman, whatever she was trying to do, she accomplished. 6 of Pence reversed. It's about receiving charity. Father of Pence, so this is the present, as in the present situation she was dealing with at the time of her death. This is an insecure man. This is a man who is afraid of losing everything. This is someone who is normally powerful, normally in control, and is terrified of losing things. So looking at this, I don't think it was a suicide. My entire life, I just assumed that that's how Marilyn died. In fact, there was a bar in the old city I lived in that was called Norma Jean's, and I thought it was insensitive that they served suicide wings. It looks like someone tried to pay her off for something. It didn't work. So like paying her to keep quiet about something. Because if that secret got out, a lot was going to be lost. 5 of Pence, this is the future. And this has to do with poverty, with lack of funds, with insecurity. That could have been her future concern, is not having support, of not having financial means. How she saw herself, Son of Cups. She saw herself as being a healer. She saw herself as being this hopeless romantic type. So does anyone know if she was pregnant? Or if she was forced to have an abortion or something like that? I know that she was involved with several powerful men. 2 of the Kennedy brothers, Joe DiMaggio, apparently Marilyn and Joe DiMaggio were on the verge of getting back together. It feels like that there was baby issues involved. So I think that she may have been pregnant, and if she did end her own life, it would have been out of guilt because she wanted to have the baby, or she was pregnant, refused to take a payout to have an abortion, was basically, I'm going to raise this baby on my own, I don't need your money. Daughter of Cups, how others saw her. Others saw her as being a child, of not being able to be a mother. And she was an adult and she was able to take care of herself. 6 of Cups relates to childhood and children. And the 10 of Wands. This is about a burden, carrying a burden. So yeah, that's what it looks like to me, is that she was impregnated by a powerful man, and this was not suicide. I think that this was an assassination. I don't think that she was the one who ended her life. I think that this is tragic, and it makes sense that maybe she was intoxicated or had taken some medication, and then the housekeeper had something to do with that. So she was supposed to make sure she died, and she didn't. So she called the doctor, and then the doctor finished her off. The doctor was paid by this powerful man who impregnated her. Now, I know she and Joe DiMaggio were looking at getting back together. I don't think it's his baby, though. And really, if she got pregnant with Joe DiMaggio's baby and they're looking at getting back together, then it would make sense that she'd be able to keep the baby. It was the infidelity and the idea of having this love child. And, what's Joe DiMaggio going to do if he finds out that his girlfriend, his, ex-wife, fiance, getting back together, is pregnant with another man's child? How is that going to work? I don't think he knew. And I think that if she was pregnant, and that was seen in the autopsy, that no one would ever know. I think that this is looking like a government cover-up. This is incredibly sad. I think that she was poisoned with drugs, with narcotics. When I see a lot of cups, that can sometimes represent intoxication. I mean, we know that she had a history of drug use. Overdoses can be common. She overdosed herself. She was still alive. The doctor came to finish the job. That's what I think happened. And I think the doctor was paid by a powerful man to do it, and the housekeeper was orchestrated to do so. That is my reading on the death of Marilyn Monroe. I hope you like this new format. I'm going to try this with a few other cases, maybe some different camera angles. This is what I've got so far, and I hope it worked out well. So what did you think of my new format? I don't know how this is going to work long term for tarot readings. I know I certainly can't do it live and both stream and use my phone at the same time to film, but I thought it was something I'd try out, see how it goes. Let me know what you think. If there are any things that I can improve on the sound, on the focus, I'm really open to learning right now. If there are any other celebrities you would like to see a tarot reading on, please do let me know. I do tend to avoid recent true crime, but I am open to looking at older cases. You can also check out the videos that I have done on Lizzie Borden and Jack the Ripper. I will leave a link to those as well. Thank you so much to my top tier patrons, Yasmin, Cheryl, and Sandra. I appreciate you so much. I couldn't do this without you. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I hope that you're all having a fantastic day and that you pray with a good fire. Bye, pumpkins.